Hi, mambo vipi? Anita Santuri hapa. Karibu tena kwa siku nyingine. It's a beautiful Monday and we are here. Kama kawaida tunazungumza vitu ambavyo zinatukumba sisi kama binadamu na pia moso watu ambao wanaishi na changamoto zao tofauti tofauti. Hata kama una changamoto, as long as you can sit down with me and have a conversation, this is for you. Karibu tena ndani ya Anita Santuri. And leo niko na mgeni. This guy, we've been friends for years. I think it's over 10 years, but we've never met, not even once until today. Anyway, Dalmas, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
I'm so happy to see you like in person.
Pia mimi.
Hebu songe karibia mic. Hey,
Oh.
karibie.
Okay.
I'm happy to see you.
Pia mimi nimefurahi kukuona pia.
Yeah. Karibu tena. Watu mimi nakujua kama Dalmas Otieno.
Yes.
Dalmas ni nani?
Dalmas ni I don't know. A son to somebody, a brother, you know, an uncle. But watu wengi wananijua kama a sports person. I'm an athlete. And a dancer.
And a dancer, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, people identify with me because of my sports activities and the arts.
Okay.
Yes.
So leo kama unajiuliza mbona Dalmas. So Dalmas anaishi na ulemavu na ulemavu wake ni wa mguu. Sasa sioni kama na ulemavu mwingine. Na kama kwa kwingine kama na ulemavu mwingine mimi siujui. Lakini ulemavu ambao mimi naujua kwa visible kwa kila mtu ni ulemavu wa mguu.
Yeah.
So na yeye ni mtu ambaye yuko katika arts. So we want to understand ulemavu na michezo inakwendaje. Maana watu wengi wanajua mimi nikikatwa mguu yani maisha yangu yashakuisha. Ama mimi nikikatwa mkono maisha yangu yashakuisha. But with Dalmas, I've seen him over the years. Yeye akai nyumbani kukula akingojea. Dalmas anajitoa, anajitafutia, Dalmas anatoka, anatafuta opportunity. Dalmas yani ni mtu ambaye yani yupo busy. Yani kumpata leo yani nimesema tu asante. Hii interview tumeipanga wiki nyingi lakini leo finally tumempata. Karibu tena.
Asante sana.
Now, when it comes to sports and disability in Kenya, it's a big problem.
It is.
It's a big problem. Watu wanaamini, why should I give an opportunity kwa mtu ambaye hajakamilika kivyao? Kivyo wanaona mtu ambaye labda anaishi na ulemavu ni mtu ambaye hajakamilika, ana mapungufu mengi, hawezi akafanya vitu kama vile watu wengine wanafanya. How has the journey been for you?
Well, it has been a very long, tedious journey. Because I lost my leg when I was 5 years old.
5 years old?
Yes. So I've grown up like this. As an amputee. I call myself a proud amputee. Nikombali. Okay. Yeah, so as an amputee, I've been like for the last 32 years like this. So it's my life. And I go about my daily activities just as any other person. It never hits my mind that I'm missing a leg unless or until when I'm in the streets and people, some kids are staring, some even adults are staring and wondering, hey, they are curious and they want to maybe ask what happened. And they don't even have the guts to ask. But it never hits me that I'm missing a leg.
What happened?
I was playing by the roadside with my cousins when I was 5. And a bus lost control and it crashed on me. So I was a tiny young man, 5 years old. So I assume my leg is like this long, and it's a whole big bus. So I think it scratched on my leg, and the flesh was really, really badly. It came off, and they could not repair it, and they had to amputate it, which I think is the best thing that ever happened to my life.
The best thing.
The best thing, yes.
Why?
No, it's shocking to hear me say that, but
the best thing. Why?
The best thing. It is the best thing because I try to imagine myself or my life as a person who doesn't have a disability, and I don't think I'd be where I am today.
Okay.
So for me, I think it was meant to be, and if it was not meant to be, but it really just happened, and I think it's the best thing for me. I call it a blessing in disguise. For me, it's a blessing in disguise.
How was your childhood after your accident?
My childhood was a very normal childhood because I remember we used to play with, Kalongolongo and Bladas and all the Banos. And after my accident, nothing changed. I still went back to my
Your normal activities.
my friends, who we used to play together with, and I played with them normally, like nothing ever happened. I mean, like I still had my leg, and they didn't discriminate against me and looked at me differently. I think they embraced me, and they just wanted me to feel comfortable. But I also didn't want to be, when people feel sorry for you, and you really don't want it, Because I remember when we used to play, and when you play football, you like divide yourselves into two teams, 5 against 5.
Yes.
And then they will want to put Dalmas as the sixth person, like an extra.
Yeah.
And I would say no. If we are playing 5 against 5, then I'm
Nataka
part of the
kuwa.
5. You know,
Yes.
I don't want to be like an extra person. No. So I think growing up like that made me feel like I'm just a normal person. It's just a leg missing, and we have so many other people who have disabilities which are not visible.
Yeah.
And they probably don't talk about it, and nobody knows what they're going through. So mine is visible, and everybody can just notice that Dalmas has one leg. And actually, I usually say that I have 3 legs, which is my I have my 2 crutches,
Yes.
and they're part of my legs,
and an
extra leg,
yes.
which is
3.
yeah,
But
so
you're better than everybody else.
yeah, I mean, I'm actually stronger than and more privileged than anybody else. So I just like to take things positively.
Okay.
And look at things in not in a negative way.
Yeah.
But just change the scenario in my advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ulianza mpira professionally mwaka gani?
Professionally mpira nimeanza mwaka wa 2010. 2010, yeah. Because that was the time we officially launched the amputee football in Kenya.
You
Yeah, me and together with other people.
Okay.
So we were the pioneers of this sport in the country. Yeah.
2010.
Yeah.
Na watu wameupokeaje huo mchezo?
Siwezi nikalalamika sana, lakini pia kuna room for improvement because over the last now 13 years now, we've been doing this sport. We have as Kenya now, because we started as a football club.
Yes.
I think we were called Valentine Amputee Football Club. It was the only one in Kenya. And over the years now, we have about 9 clubs around the country. And we also have a national team, which has represented Kenya in 2 World Cups.
In 2 World Cups?
Yes. And that was 2014. We represented Kenya in Mexico. It was our first World Cup. We did not perform very well, due to the obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And again, we went to the following World Cup, which was 2018, again in Mexico, and we performed tremendously. We were 12th in the world.
12
out of 32 countries.
Wow.
So you can imagine, the 4 years, how much improvement yes. And it's because it's a passion we have, because I started playing football when I was in primary school. I went to a special school in Joytown, which is in Thika, and we used to play because that's our school, and all the kids in that school wako na ulemavu moja ama nyingine. So we used to play there. And so most of the people...
I would like to visit Joytown.
Yeah.
I would love to visit.
It is a beautiful school, because that's where I started a nursery school there.
Okay.
And it's a boarding school.
It's a boarding school?
Boarding school, yeah.
Maybe I can take my son there.
Yeah, it will be a nice place for him, I think. It's a good school.
Okay.
Because it molded me, yeah.
Now, kama ndo unajiunga na sisi sasa hivi, tunazungumzia kuhusu ulemavu na michezo. Now, kuna watu ambao mtoto wao labda amekatwa mkono, amekatwa mguu. For them, life kwao imeisha. For them, what they can do ni kutoka nje, labda waende wakazunguke kwa ofisi moja baada nyingine wakitafuta msaada. You as Dalmas, and the things that you've been doing over the years to improve yourself, to be a better person every single day, because every time I see you, it's either you're playing football or you're dancing. How is dancing, by the way?
Dancing is one thing that I think I started dancing before I started playing football.
Before football.
Yeah, that was my first love, I'd say, because that was around 2006 when we started. I started training as a professional dancer at the Kenya National Theatre, and it's something that I never thought I'd ever do
as an amputee,
even as Dalmas. Even if I had my two legs, I don't think I'd be a dancer.
Yeah.
So it just came to me, and some friends approached me and told me there's a group at the Kenya National Theatre, and they're doing interpretive dance.
Okay.
Whereby and they just invited me for a workshop. It felt so weird for me on the first day, and I encouraged myself to go for the second session, second workshop, and I found myself going for the third time, and it just became my life, just out of nowhere.
Okay.
And I enjoyed dancing so much because it's therapy. Okay. For me, it's therapy because when we perform about issues that affect humanity. I can perform about anything. I can tell a story about anything with my body.
Okay.
So for me, it's something that really, really opens my mind, and it tells beautiful stories out there to people who want to get some special message, I'd say. Yeah.
Wow. Please. You can dance. Kabisa. It doesn't matter how or where you come from or what you do or how you are as a person. And I feel like easy sessions zenye nimekuwa nikifanya one-on-one with people, either especially parents. I mean, so many special groups za parents, and most of them mtu anakuuliza sasa mtoto wangu anaweza fanya nini? Mtoto wangu anaweza enda wapi? Now, back to hapa nchini, because I've seen you've been out of the country several times.
Yes. I think my first time to travel out of the country was in 2009, and it was just a tour. But most of the time, when I've traveled because of sports or arts, as a footballer or as a dancer.
Okay.
And they've all really opened doors for me. Like when you travel out of the country to play football, you really feel like this is what you want for your life.
This is now me.
Your talent and your passion or your hobby is making you travel countries that so many other people would want to travel, but they don't even have a reason to travel in the first place. So I mean the two careers have really opened doors, and I've traveled a lot because of the dancing in football.
My friend hapa ananiambia muulize Dalmas about how he managed to maneuver around when it comes to registering other people to join any football club in Kenya. How hard or how easy is it for someone mwenye kuregister, tuseme kama ni group ya watu ambao wanaishi na ulemavu and they want to join sports? How hard or easy is it to join such entities?
It is not so hard, and again, it's not easy. It's easy for us because we already accept you even before you register.
Okay.
But when we now go to the low part of it, because you have to register through the Ministry of Sports, at the registrar, at the NSSF building. So it's a bit tedious because you need so many documents. Personally, I want to register a football club in Thika, but it takes so much time because you need good conduct, you need help certificate, you need CRB.
Help certificate na mchezo inaingia napi na?
I wonder because now, imagine now, if you come from, let's say, Narok or even Thika, let's say it's not so far from Nairobi, but you have to travel to Nairobi to come and register. So it's a bit tedious and hectic, because I remember the last time we were with the CS of Sports, we requested them to devolve this registration thing. If I want to register a club in Thika, I don't think I should be coming to Nairobi to register a club.
Yes.
They should make it easy.
Once Nairobi don't know you as a person.
They don't. They should take it to the counties so that it can be so easy for people to register these clubs.
Yes.
But on our side, even before you register, you're welcome to have a club. You can come and join us. You can play with us. Even if you're in Mombasa, you're in Kisumu, wherever you are, if you have, as long as they're amputees and they want to play, even without those registration papers, you're most welcome.
Yes. Do you have like branches the clubs in the club in iko sasa hivi?
Yes. Right now we have a club in Nairobi.
Okay.
There's a club in Mombasa. There's a club in Kisumu. There's a club in is it this place in the Rift Valley? The name imenipotea.
Is it Eldoret or is it? Okay, I don't know those places.
Yeah. Hiyo jina imenipotea lakini. But there's also a club in now in Thika, which I just formed a few months ago. So we have approximately 8 clubs across the country.
Across the country.
Yes, and they're county clubs.
Okay.
So in like Kiambu County, Kisumu, so they're county clubs. Okay. But they're not limited to be county clubs. You can have even 3 clubs in one county.
Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. And how ume deal na challenges ambazo zinakuja na ulemavu vipi? Kwa sababu kuna challenges nyingi. Wewe as a man, you know, what are these challenges umezipitia na umedeal nazo namna gani? Maana kuna mtu ambaye amekaa kwa nyumba amekatwa mguu jana. Yeah. Hajui hata tanzia wapi. Hajui life yake yani hata itaenda wapi after that amputation.
Yeah. So
challenges.
For me huwa nasema nina bahati kwamba nilikatwa mguu kwa mdogo. Kwa hivyo nimeishi na ulemavu na nikazoea. Kwa bahati mbaya kuna watu ambao wamekatwa mguu wakiwa watu wazima. Mtu ambaye alikuwa tayari ana familia, yeye ndio breadwinner wa hiyo familia, anapata ajali ama something just happens and they lose an arm or a leg. Shida kubwa ni watu kama ambao wanapata ulemavu wakiwa wakubwa ni kujikubali. Acceptance na ile anasema kwamba hivi ndio mambo yalivyo. And now I should look for the next step. Itanitoa pale nipo. Nifikirie venye yani like how can I accept and move on. Accepting and move on. Sometimes it's not the best thing, but in some situations it is the best thing. Because you have to accept that I am an amputee. Hakuna pasta anaweza kuja akaniombea nikapona.
Akuombea ume mguu haiwezi.
Itamea namna gani? Mimi nakumbuka tulikuwa watoto, kuna kanisa fulani lilikuja Joy Town. Wakatuombea. Wakasema mtapona. I was I think in class 4 or 5. I neeva slept that night.
Ilikuwa ni hope
naguza mguu nione
kama umemea.
Kuko karibu kukucha na sioni mguu hujamea bana. So well, it's so true. I mean, it happened.
Actually.
Sikulala.
Ulikesha ukishika mguu.
Nilikesha. Najifanya nilale lakini silale naguza mguu bado haujamea.
So waliwapatia false hopes.
Ni false hopes. Na mimi najua upande wangu. I don't want to talk about some other things, but you have to accept what you are or how you are. I'm an amputee. This is how I'm going to live the whole of my life. From now until I die, I'm going to be an amputee. Even if Jesus came and said, my son, I want you to be able to walk, I'll say, thank you, Jesus.
How?
Sitaki
kutembea.
Mimi tena natembea. Sinatembea.
Uko sawa?
Nimetoka nyumbani nimefika hapa. Si nimetembea.
Nimeka nimekuuliza, Thika is far.
Thika is far, but si far sana lakini pia
umefika.
Nimefika.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how nimefika, but nimefika.
Mtu anakuja akwambia uende kwa Pastor Ezekiel, mea mguu. Ambayo mguu ibaki na huko ndani sitaki
like I think last week nilikuwa na watch some clips ama I think ilikuwa kwa TV. Na nikasema I'd want to challenge one of these pastors. Niende tu bila artificial leg hivi tu nilivyo. Niseme nataka kuombea.
Nataka nitembee mimi.
Nataka nitembee. I'm sure nitafukuzwa hapo. Nataka kuharibu biashara wewe. Nitafukuzwa. Because wanajua ni kitu ambacho hakiwezekani. We have to accept how we are. So I think a few times I've been, when I'm walking in town and strangers will approach, naambia naweza kuongea na wewe kidogo. I have a brother who alipata accident last week. Ako hospitalini na anakaa ni kama ame lose hope. I want to talk to such people. Because mimi niko kwa situation yenye yeye yako sasa. Na yeye anaona kwamba sasa life yake imeishi hapo. Actually kama angejua like Mungu amempatia chance ya live a better life than maybe how he was living before. Because maybe mtu alikuwa hana hata opportunity ya kufanya anything. Because sai mimi ukiniambia nipate mguu, naweza cheza Tusker FC kweli?
Au ucheze wapi?
Sitapata namba pale. Lakini nikiwa hivi,
uko na namba
kako hapo. Namba yangu pale kwa national team ya amputees. Una get? So hivi nilivyo tayari niko na chance yangu ambayo Mungu amenipatia. Ukinipatia mguu nitembea, sasa umeniharibia maisha.
Chances zimeshakwenda.
Zimekwenda, nitapanda ndege wapi?
Uende wapi?
Na kucheza mpira
unaenda Dala.
My friend. So this is what, yani ndio life yangu sasa. Mimi najivunia, na wale ambao maybe wamepata accidents wakiwa wakubwa na unaona kwamba life yao imeisha. Watafute Dalmas, watafute Kenya Amputee national team, and we are so many. In Thika already we are more than 20 amputees.
Do you have a social media page for this?
Yes, we have
because
one.
I know a lot of people would want to know, how do I get to this Kenya national team amputee?
Yes. Tuko na page ya Facebook inajiita Kenya National Amputee Football Team.
Okay.
Yeah, ambayo iko Facebook peke yake. Na labda wakikosa pale wanaweza kapata kwa yangu.
Okay, kwa Dalmas Otieno.
Dalmas Otieno.
Okay.
Yes.
Please, if you're an amputee na ungetamani kucheza football, or unataka tu yani association ambao utafeel enyewe niko nyumbani, tafuta Dalmas Otieno ama Kenya National Amputee Football Team. Please tafuta, let's belong somewhere at the end of the day, because I believe God akona reason ya kwa nini vitu zina happen.
Yeah.
Ushawahi kuwa na shida katika mahusiano kwa sababu ya
acha ni just miwani. Siwezi kwambia nimekuwa na shida.
Okay.
Ya mahusiano.
Vile umesema nilikuwa nangojea
actually I don't know, but watu wameniuliza hilo swali sana. Na watu mara nyingi wanafikiria kwamba ukiwa na ulemavu haufai kupendwa.
Okay.
Watu kuna hiyo perception sana kwamba mtu ambaye ana ulemavu
utanipendaje?
I'm sure hana bibi ama hana bwana, hana boyfriend, hana girlfriend.
Please break my heart. Just break my heart right now. Please. Dalmas, just break my heart.
Yes, azungumzia sahi. But mimi najua kwamba like nishaulizwa maswali mengi sana. Ama unaona tu watu wanastare, ule chali handsome but hana mguu.
Inakuwaje?
Unasikia yani unasikia watu wanasema ile like I never want to hear that that's the worst word I'd want to hear in my ears.
Personally,
because
I don't want
for what?
Mtu anakuangalia mtoto and then anakuwa
but for kids, for kids I'll understand, because kids are kids, and kids they speak their minds. Kids will never lie. They will mama angalia ule ana mguu. That's how they are. Because it's something ameona
hajui
na atasema. And because me when I meet kids, I want to talk to kids.
Make
because
them understand.
I lost my leg through an accident which I could have avoided. If somebody had spoken to me before not to go to play by the roadside, it will never happen to me. So when I talk to kids and they wonder what happened to my leg, wengine wanazunguka kunyuma, anko umeficha mguu wapi? Wanatafuta
umeficha mguu.
Kweli wanatafuta mguu, nimeficha mguu. Like juzi tu hata last week some kid alikuwa hapo tunaongea na yeye. So sometimes they're also shy to ask. So until maybe you warm up to them and you are talking to them, then they'll
wanaanza
kuuliza maswali. Anaangalia mguu iko wapi, anazunguka huko nyuma, anambia hakuna mguu. So I talk to them and I tell them what happened to me. And I tell them what not to do to avoid to get to what happened to me, because accidents happen every day, and some kids are rebellious, and they don't want to listen to their parents, and they don't want to listen to their guardians. But we have to talk to them, and sitamdanganya tiniumwa na nyoka ama
niligongwa na
gari because nilifanya ABCD.
So
wewe pia usifanye hivyo. Naona. So atakuwa anajua it's wrong to go to play by the roadside. So we have to take our kids tuwafunze tu yani.
Back to my question.
Yeah. Your question. Mimi sina shida yote ya mahusiano.
Okay.
I've had so many women. Let me not lie, not nimesema vibaya lakini
nimevunjwa roho. Yani hivi hata mimi sina hopes hapa.
Well, sijasema una hope. Unaweza kujaribu bahati yako. Tutapanga tu line yani, unaona?
Let me tell you.
Panga line tu.
Let me tell you, watu ambao wanaishi na ulemavu wote ule, ile kiburi wako nayo, ile maringo wanakuanga nayo. Anyway, thank you so much, man, for coming through today. And I was looking forward to this day because personally, me una encourage sana, and I know you know why.
Yes.
And every time I look at my son and then I look at you, I'm like, my son is going to be somewhere. You know, if Dalmas amefika hapa with everything that he's doing like this, trust me, there's no day I don't go through your profile on a daily, you know, because I'm sure kuna watu wengi sana unawa inspire pale nje, you know, and please continue doing that work. And I really hope our Kenyan government could just see our people like our people, you know, inclusivity in government posts, inclusivity in every place where we are supposed to be there. You know, I wish hiyo ingefikia to that point.
I mean,
and labda kumalizia kitu ambacho labda ungependa watu wajue.
Mimi sina mengi ya kusema ila kuambia kwamba you know, we have to change our perception about disability. Number one, I'll tell you from my experience. We don't like the woyes. Hiyo jiweke.
Kana hayo tu.
Kama unataka kusikia woye, go to that person who's seated by the roadside begging. They need your woye. But a person with disability is someone just like any other person who will wake up every single morning to go and fend for himself just like any other person would wake up. We are no different. And disability doesn't, you know, nobody ever applied to be a disabled. You don't wake up and fill a form. I want to lose a leg, I want to lose an arm, I want to have polio. It's something that happens without your will control. And your wish. It just happened, you know, it happens. So there's never a disability, an application form to be disabled. And if you see a disabled person who's going by their business, don't feel way for them because they're not feeling way for themselves. And tuache your perception ya kwamba mtu akana disability, the only thing they can do is beg. It is there in people's minds, and they need to be helped. Watoe hiyo notion ya kwa akili zao. So mimi ni ku encourage kwamba kama uko na disability and you know you can, I think you can, I know you can do something. Just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself because there's so much that can be done. We have all the sports that you see in the Olympics, in the Paralympics. Not only football. Kuna swimming, kuna javelin, all the sports that you know about in the Olympics, they are available in the Paralympics.
So kama unataka mchezo wote, but you can, if someone comes to you, you can always advise. You can
advise.
Okay.
Yes.
And where they can get these sports.
Yes. Because they're just all of them, they are within Nairobi, and even in the counties, they're clubs. Other volleyball. We play sitting volleyball. You play it while seated. So all the sports are available. We just adaptive sports. You play them when you're standing. We play them when you're seated.
Okay.
It's just different the way of playing it, but the same sports.
Man, thank you so much for coming through today.
I
had a good time, and I'm so happy to see you. You've broken my heart, yes, but it's okay.
Uko na chance bado? Uko na chance. Panga tu line yani, unajua kupanga line.
Nipange tu line.
Utafikiwa.
It's never your turn. It's never yours, it's just your turn.
It's your turn.
Oh my goodness. And you're very handsome, by the way.
Thank you.
Very handsome.
Thank you.
Yani nilikuwa naangalia hizi picha nasema, Dalmas. Dalmas.
Mimi nafikiri tu ni kwanza mko picha peke yake. Kumbe
Awongo, but your photos are light. They really lie to you. Yes. You look way, way better in person.
Lucky is my future wife.
Anyway, thank you so much kwa wote ambao mmejoin. Kama unajua uje subscribe, please subscribe to our channel. Na pia kama upo tayari, share, comment. Do you have a story? Let's have a sit down. Me and you and 1 million others. I know kila mtu kuna mtu ambaye yupo anatamani kusikia story yako. Story yako ni gani? Let's have a conversation. Tukutane Thursday. Anita Santuri ndio jina langu na studio nilikuwa niko na Dalmas Otieno. Unaweza kumfuata kwa social media zake Dalmas Otieno and the football club Kenya
National Amputee Football Team.
Yes, Kenya National Amputee Football Team. Please follow and comment and like. Kama kuna kitu napenda, any suggestions, please you're free to get in touch with Dalmas. Asanteni sana, tukutane.